Convergence. Makikisuyo po ako na paki-off po muna ang ating mga mic. Narinig po namin ang ibang mga participants po na may mga background na nagsasalita. Especially po kapag may mga tao po at mga importanteng tao po na nagsasalita, makikisuyo po ako na paki-mute po ang ating mga mics para po maiwasan po natin ang distraction. Maraming salamat po. We are just waiting for our barangay captain and SK chairman to be in bago po tayo mag-start po ng ating programa. Maraming salamat po. Maraming salamat. Apo sa pagpapa-unlock po sa aming imbitasyon. So magandang umaga po. Nandito na po ang ating barangay captain Walter Arcilia. So,
Good morning.
Good morning, Kap.
Good morning po. Ay, ganda. Ganda mo naman. Okay.
Good morning, Kap.
Morning. Ba? Mr. Pogi.
Kap.
Oh, game na.
Okay po?
Game na.
Yes, sir. Okay po. So magandang umaga. Ako po si MJ Fernandez from Muntinlupa National High School, Tunasan Annex. Ako po ang magiging moderator at host ngayong umagang ito. So ngayon, good morning to all of our Dynamic Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Dominic Wasi-Idanan, to all our school district supervisor of various elementary and secondary schools in Muntinlupa, Mr. Jerry Maligaya and Ms. Clarissa Avila, to our Honorable Councilor Walter A. Arcilia, to our SK Chairman, Seth Loretta, to our Senior Program Specialist, Ms. Rochelle Jimenez, to all GPTA officers, SSG and SPG officers, and to all teachers headed by their faculty president. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. And to finally start our program, I ask everyone to please bow our head and feel the presence of the Lord for our opening prayer, to be followed by the singing of our Philippine National Anthem.
O aming Diyos, amang kataas-taasan, ang pagsasama-sama naming ito ay aming inihahandog sa iyo upang ikaw ay sambahin at pasalamatan. Labis ang aming pasasalamat, Panginoon, sa iyong walang hanggang awa at paggalingang patuloy na ipinagkakaloob sa amin. Ang pagpupulong na ito ay inilalapit namin sa iyo upang maging instrumento ng pagkakaisa at pagtutulungan. Tanggalin mo ang puwing sa aming mata nang kami malinawan at makakita sa pananaw at damdamin ng iba. Alisin mo ang balakid sa aming mga pandinig upang aming maulinig hindi lamang ang mga tinig, subalit ang nakakubling hinanaing, hinanakit at kahilingan ng aming kasapi. Gawin mong matalas ang aming mga pag-amoy sa sigalot at hindi pagkakaunawaan, at upang malanghap namin ang samyo ng mabangong pananalita at pagpapahayag. Gabayan po ninyo kami upang makita ng aming mga mata at marinig ng aming tenga ang mga aral na ibibigay ng aming mga tagapagsalita. Gabayan mo ang aming mga hakbang nang matiyak namin ang landas na aming tinatahak ay yaong iyong itinakda para sa aming mga yabag. Huwag mo sanang hayaan kami na maglakad ng mag-isa o di kaya'y mga pasadilim at matisod at idapa ng aming kahinaan. Ito ang aming panalangin sa pangalan ni Jesus na aming Panginoon. Amen.
Amen for that.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
So maraming salamat po. So, hindi ko na po papatagalin pa ang palatuntunan ito. And I would welcome everyone to our local stakeholders convergence for Barangay Tunasan na participated po ng mga sumusunod na paaralan. Victoria Homes Elementary School, Tunasan Elementary School, Muntinlupa National High School, Tunasan Annex, and Muntinlupa Science High School, with the theme, providing assistance to achieve quality education amidst pandemic. To give us his inspirational message, may call in our proactive and equipped schools division superintendent, none other than Dr. Domenico C. Edanan.
Thank you, MJ. Maraming salamat. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, po sa lahat.
Morning, sir.
Sa ating mga stakeholders, sa ating kasama natin dito sa ating local stakeholders convergence ng Barangay Tunasan. Siyempre, we are honored and privileged to have our very own barangay captain, Honorable Walter Alcia, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Kumusta po kayo?
Okay naman
Salamat po. At sa ating din pong SK Chairman, Seth A. Laureta, sa lahat ng ating mga kagawad marahil ng Barangay Tunasan, narito sa ating virtual convergence, sa ating mga principals ng 4 na paaralan na nasasakupan ng Barangay Tunasan, sa pangunguna ni Mary Ann, ano nga ba apelyido ni Mary Ann?
Ismeria po.
Mary Ann Ismeria ng Victoria Homes, ng Tunasan Elementary School, Mrs. Jenny Hoson, ng Muntinlupa National High School, Tunasan Annex, Dr. Tony Rocha, at ang ating OIC Principal ng Muntinlupa Science High School, Ms. Jinky Santos. At siyempre pa sa ating mga pinagpipitagan ng stakeholders, ang ating mga partners para sa ating mga paaralan dito sa Barangay Tunasan, sa aking mga SDO family, andyan po ang ating mga supervisors, ang ating Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Nerissa Lumeda, ang ating mga PSDSS, ang ating mga mahal na mga magulang at ang ating mga mag-aaral at iba pang mga kasama natin dito sa ating stakeholders convergence. Una sa lahat, I would like to congratulate the principals of Barangay Tunasan for implementing our convergence, dahil ito po ay mahalaga. Hindi lamang ito isang pag-uutos ng DepEd, kundi ito po ay taon-taon namang ginagawa ng ating mga paaralan, ng ating sangay ng Muntinlupa, dahil gusto nating pahalagahan ang ang suporta at tulong o pakikiisa, ang inspirasyon ng lahat, ang ating mga stakeholders. Siyempre, una na rito ang ating Barangay Tunasan at maging ang ating mga business sector, mga organizations, at mga individual persons that are very generous to support the resources para lang sa ating mga mag-aaral, sa ating mga kabataan. Merong kasabihan na nagsasabi, ito ay sinasabi nating a proverbial sayings, proverb that says, it takes a village to train up a child or to raise up a child. Ang lahat po ay naniniwala po diyan. Maraming ulit nating sinasabi, sa lahat ng may pakialam sa kinabukasan ng ating mga bata, na hindi lamang po papel o role or gampani ng mga paaralan ang edukasyon ng ating mga bata. Ito po ay business ng lahat. Ito po ay pinapakialaman ng lahat. Dahil alam natin na ang magandang bukas o ang progreso ng ating bayan ay nakasalalay sa mga kabataan na siya nating ipinaghahanda para sa bukas. So kaya para ding sinasabi na it takes Barangay Tunasan to raise up children in Barangay Tunasan or in the city of Muntinlupa. It takes everybody, it takes everyone to help together, to join hands, to converge para sa ating mga kabataan. Nagpapasalamat ako sa pagkakataon na ito dahil ang ating mga principal ay magbibigay ng ulat sa ating mga stakeholders. Sa ating mga stakeholders kung ano ang plano nila sa nalalapit na pasukan. At kung ano rin ang mga saloobin nila para ma-deliver ang quality education sa ating mga kabataan sa panahon ng pandemya. Kaya nga po ang tema ng ating Convergence ngayon ay providing assistance to achieve quality education amidst pandemic. So ito na po yung pagkakataon na marinig natin ang mga punong guro na mailatag nila ang kanilang plano kung paano nila maitawid ang panuruan na ito kahit tayo ay nasa gitna ng pandemic. Maririnig din natin sa kanila kung ano na ang naihanda nila at ano pa ang pwede nilang gawin o maaring pangangailangan nila na kailangan namang sabihin sa ating mga stakeholders. So, maliban doon, ito po ang pagkakataon para maintindihan ng ating mga stakeholders ang kanilang mga roles and responsibilities para sa ating mga paaralan at para sa ating mga bata. Kumbaga sabi nga natin, to let our stakeholders understand their increasing role in the education of our children. And at the same time, to help them understand also their role in school governance. Kasi di po ba sinasabi natin na ang paaralan ay paaralan natin, nating lahat. It is the center of community development. So because it is the center of community development, then therefore, each one has its role in the governance of the school. Kaya nga, meron po tayong school-based management at school governing council. Sa school governing council po, ang barangay captain ay bahagi ng ating school governing council. Ang presidente ng PTA, bahagi ng school governing council. Ang presidente rin ng faculty club, presidente ng ating student government or pupil government, ay bahagi ng ating school governing council. Ito po yung sinasabi natin na our stakeholders have that role and it is even increasing and it's even very challenging lalo na sa panahon ngayon na pandemic. Talagang this is very unprecedented that as if we were caught flat-footed. We were not very much aware and we were not very much ready. But because it is a challenge that we have to face, each one has to do its part so that education will not stop, because as our Secretary Briones said, there are many ways that students can learn. All right, so yun po. And then, isa pang dahilan ng ating convergence is para to take a new form of accountability, that you and I have the responsibility to carry for the education of our children amidst pandemic. So whether we like it or not, kahit po tayo ay isang ordinaryong magulang lamang ng paaralan, meron po tayong accountability para sa ating mga bata. Lalo na po sa panahon ngayon na ang pag-aaral ay hindi mangyayari sa paaralan dahil pinagbabawalan po tayo ng IATF. At para na rin sa kapakanan ng lahat, para po sa safety ng bawat isa. Kaya po ang lahat ng mga bata ay nasa bahay lamang. So parang dito na pumapasok yung accountability ng lahat. Lalo na ang ating mga magulang na tulungan ang ating mga guro na subaybayan ang kanilang mga anak. Parang ito na po yung panahon na dati-rate ay paaralan halos, ngayon ay mga magulang naman po. Parang mas magandang pagkakataon para lalong mapagbuklod-buklod, magkaroon ng closeness, ng bonding, ng significant establishment of a relationship, a father or a mother to their children. So, mga mahal naming stakeholders, maraming salamat sa inyo at nawa ito ang pagkakataon na marinig natin at makapag-share tayo ng ating resources, ng ating commitment, ng ating saloobin para sa ikagaganda ng kinabukasan ng ating mga anak. Palagi natin pong isaisip ang wika ng ating Panginoon sa kanyang banal na kasulatan sa Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So, tayong lahat po ay natasan ng ating Panginoon na makibahagi sa paghubog ng ating mga kabataan. Sa tamang paghubog para po sa kanilang pagtanda, maalaala nila na tayo ay naging bahagi ng kanilang buhay at ang kanilang magandang kapalaran sa bukas ay dahil sa magandang itinanim natin sa kanilang puso at sa kanilang isipan. So muli sa inyong lahat, congratulations at nawa ang araw na ito ay mabunga at matapos nito ay lalong yayabong ang relationship ng ating mga paaralan sa ating mga stakeholders at ang bunga naman nito ang ating mga anak ang siyang magkakamit ng kasaganaan. So again, thank you. Maraming salamat. God bless us all.
Maraming salamat, Dr. Dominico C. Idanan. Tunay nga na yes, it is truly indeed, it takes a village to train a child, but there is no impossible thing if we work together. So maraming salamat po, Dr. Idanan, sa napakagandang mensahe para po sa ating mga stakeholders. Ngayon naman po, syempre, dadako naman po tayo sa susunod na magbibigay po ng mensahe. Tawagin po natin ang isa sa ipinagmamalaki at isa sa pride ng Muntinlupa, ang napagkasipag at walang pahingang barangay captain ng Tunasan, none other than the President of the Association of Barangay Captains, Honorable Councilor Walter A. Arcilia.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Kap. Good morning. Good morning po.
Good morning po, Kap.
Magandang umaga po.
Good morning sa mga principal
Morning,
na
Kap.
kay Mr. Idanan. Good morning kay Mr. Rocha ng Annex at kay Ma'am Smeria ng Science High School? Victoria.
Victoria Homes po.
At siyempre, yung pinapaborito namin si Ma'am Hoso ng Tunasan Elementary. Pagpasensyaan niya kasi kapitbahay ko lang siya doon.
Paborito din kita, Kap.
Paborito ko yan, si Ma'am. Tsaka sino ba? Sa Science High School.
Ma'am Jinky po.
Si Miss. Okay.
Santos.
Good morning. Alam niyo naman na pagdating sa kapakanan ng Barangay Tunasan, talagang nandito lagi ang barangay para sa inyo. Katulad nung unang, wala lang si Mr. Rocha nung nag-usap kami ni Miss Hoson tsaka nung principal na science. Actually, meron na po akong pledge sa kanila. Nagkataon lang na hindi ko naman pwedeng sabihin kasi baka mamaya magselos ang bawat isang principal. Pero asahan ninyo na ang barangay, kung ano yung pwede namin maibigay, no? Actually, bagamat hindi pa nagagawa yung meeting natin, nagpe-prepare na kami kung ano yung pwede namin maitulong sa bawat school dito sa elementary, sa Tunasan, Victoria, Annex, Science. Medyo nahuli lang yung, parang hindi ko kayanin yung request ng ng Annex. Parang masyadong madami. Alam niyo naman ang budget po ng barangay, no? Pero asahan niyo na kung ano po yung pwede naming magawa at para maging mas maganda lalo ang takbo ng mga eskwelahan dito sa Barangay Tunasan, nandito po kami para sa inyo. Basta kung ano yung pwede namin maitulong, katulad ng sinabi namin, all the way ang suporta ng barangay sa lahat ng eskwelahan dito po sa barangay. No? Maraming salamat at sana pagpalain tayo ng pong may kapal palagi. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you.
Salamat, Kap. Dr. Rocha po ito, Kap. Magandang umaga. Opo, alam niyo po kasi ngayon kaya medyo marami kaming request. Sobra pong laki na ng populasyon po natin sa Tunasan Annex. Sobrang dami na po nila. Grabe, Kap. Opo, sobra. Pero kahit po ano pa man, basta po kung ano po ang maitutulong po ng barangay, sobrang thankful po kami.
Basta po piniprepare na po namin sa lahat ng lahat ng school po dito sa barangay natin, kung ano po yung pwedeng maitulong ng barangay. Basta kung ano po yung kakayanin po namin, asahan po ninyo. No?
Salamat, Kap. Salamat po.
Salamat po.
Thank you po.
Maraming salamat, Kap Walter Arcilia. Siyempre, narinig po natin ang mensahe ng Ama ng Tunasan. Ngayon naman, siyempre, hingian naman po natin ng mensahe ang isa sa pinakatinitingala na kabataan ngayon sa ating barangay. Sabi ko nga, palagi sinasabi sa kanya, basta kay Kuya Seth, the best. Okay? So tawagin po natin ating SK Chairman, none other than Mr. Seth A. Florenta.
Okay.
Andyan po ba si SK Chairman po? Okay. So, babalikan po natin mamaya si Kuya Seth para po sa kanyang mensahe. Pero, let's proceed
MJ,
on the next.
MJ,
Yes,
may representative ata si SK. Baka andyan
Okay
yung representative ni SK.
Okay po. Meron po tayong representative po from ni SK Chairman po.
Meron niya, Sir MJ.
Okay po. Antayin po natin.
Sino po yung representative ni SK? Pa-unmute po ang iyong microphone para po ikaw ay marinig namin. Salamat.
Yes po.
Parang wala ata, MJ.
Opo, parang nagkakaroon po tayo ng technicalities pagdating po sa representative po ni SK Chairman. Babalikan na lang po natin ang mensahe po mula po sa SK ng Tunasan. So dako po muna tayo sa susunod na parte po ng ating programa, ng ating local stakeholders convergence, ang report on school continuity plan and school priority needs. So unahin po natin syempre ang kapitbahay ng Barangay Tunasan, of course, ng ating Cap Walter Arcilia, isa sa pinakamaganda, dedicated at magaling na principal. At take note, teacher ko siya nung grade 6. None other than Mrs. Jennifer Hassan, Principal 2.
Hello. Checking my audio. Naririnig ako?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Opo, Miss Jen, marinig. Palakas.
Capture po ako, ma'am, para
Habang
makapag-share na
inaayos
po
pa
kayo.
ni Mary Ann ang aking presentation. So magandang umaga po sa lahat. Kay Dr. Idanan, our superintendent, sa mga PSDSS po na nandito, sa kapwa ko punong guro, sa mga magulang, at sa mga guro na nandito rin, at saka sa mga stakeholders natin. Isang mapagpalang umaga po sa lahat, lalo na dun sa paborito ko din, kay Cap Walter. Good morning, Cap. Okay po. So ito po ang aking report. So school readiness and learning continuity plan ng Tunasan Elementary School for the school year 2020-2021. Mary, next. So ito po ay overview. Overview lang muna, overview lang po ng LCP ang aking ibibigay. So we have teacher work schemes and activities starting June 1. The Oplan Balik Eskwela, of course, the enrollment, the school opening, adoption of the instructional design framework, module preparation framework, plan mode distribution of the modules, adoption of the messenger class platform, and other options. So we have also service continuity plan, proposed workplace adjustment, work arrangement scheme, and challenges and issues. So, hindi ko na po ito iisa-isahin na ipaliwanag kasi ang gusto ko ay ibigay sa inyo ay yung school readiness, yung mga nagawa na po namin. Okay, next. Okay, first we have our enrollment. Kung makikita po natin, 2019 to 2020 enrollment. So we have 2,540. So ngayon pong 2020-2021, so we have a total of 2,638. So nag-increase po kami ng 3.85%. Next slide. So yung pong enrollment namin online at saka dun sa may form po sila na ang tawag ay LESF. So kasama po dito ang survey report. So dito po kami nag-base kung ano bang modality ang gagamitin namin. Okay, so ito po ang available devices at home. So ang pinakamarami po dito ay smartphone, which is 69.88. Sunod po ang yung no access, wala po talaga, that is 46.25. Meron din pong basic phone, may cable, meron din may non-cable, may tablet, may radio, and desktop laptop. Okay, next. So, yung sa internet connection po naman, marami po sa ating mga magulang ang may mobile data. That is 66.31%. So broadband internet ay 19.43. So meron ding mga pumupunta po sa computer shop, 4.43%. And places outside home, 3.16. Tapos yung mga wala po, talagang internet connection ay 6.91%. Next. Next. Kaya po ang aming preferred learning modalities ay modular, which is 78.58%, and then ang online po ay 40.99%. So may combination din po, 10.08, television 17.33%, and radio 5.11%. So dahil po sa modular ang aming gagamitin, next Nari. Ito po ang aming advocacy plan in conducting modular distance learning. So, nagsimula po kami sa information dissemination. So, syempre, we posted tarpaulins, infomercials, infographics doon sa aming FB page. At nagsimula po yan ng buwan ng Hunyo. Kasi nagsimula po ang enrollment natin ng June, so kailangan na po naming mag-post ng mga tarpaulins. So, yung preparation of materials, so ano bang mga materials ang aming ginamit? So, we have modules. Nag-prepare na rin ang mga guro ng instructional materials while at home, kasi naka-work from home, and also worksheets po. And then, distribution of SLK. So, ang plano po namin dahil sa na-move ang pasukan ay August 28 na po. Okay? So, ito po yung last week po siya ng August hanggang October 2. And then, yung retrieval of SLK naman po ay August 9. Yung first retrieval po namin. Okay, Neri, next. Neri, next. The retrieval. Tapos na. So, what are the contents of SLK? So, ang content po ng SLK ay printed modules, books and other instructional materials. So, individual learning plan, and enhanced instructional guide. So, may mga nag-contribute po ng mga pencils, may mga nag-donate ng pencils sa school. So, baka po malagyan namin po ng mga lapis ang laman na ang self-learning kit or yung school ina kit namin. Next, Neri. Ayan. So, ito na po ang aming pinagkakaabalahan sa tulong ng mga non-teaching at volunteer teachers. So, nagsusort and packing of modules na po kami. Ayan po sila. So, may kanya-kanya pong kulay ang bawat learning kits. So, ang grade 1 po ay purple, ang grade 2 ay yellow, ang grade 3 ay blue, ang grade 4 ay orange, ang grade 5 ay pink, at ang grade 6 ay green. So, yan po ang aming modules. Next. Schedule of distribution of SLK. So, hindi lamang po every Friday or every Monday ang aming magiging distribution. So, for Monday, iginro po namin po sila para hindi po tayo maging crowded sa school. So, for Monday, kinder and grade 1. For Tuesday, grade 2 and grade 3. For Wednesday, grade 4 and grade 5. For Thursday, we have grade 6. And for Friday, that will be our disinfection of the facilities. Kasi nangako si Kapitan na every Friday, schedule niya na mag-disinfect ng aming facilities. Okay, bakit po naging ganyan? Yung first distribution po namin na mangyayari sa last week ng August ay i-distribute po namin ang week 1 and 2 modules. That is September 28 to October, September 28 to October 2. And then our second distribution, week 3 na po yan, magaganap po ito, makita, may nag-pop up, sa October 12 to 15. May note po ako dito, by October 12, parents will return the week 1 modules and get the modules for week 3 on the scheduled day, while the pupils are doing the week 2 modules at home. So hindi po mababakante. Kumbaga may sobra kaming, may advance kaming 1 week sa nahawak ng magulang at bata sa bahay. Halimbawa, nasagutan ang week 1, isasauli niya, habang isinasauli niya, halimbawang Tuesday, may ginagawa na si bata na nasa kanya na ang modules ng week 2. Sa ganito pong paraan, hindi magiging crowded ang school. Okay po, kasi yung mga inilagay po naming drop-off points ay parang hindi safe sa ngayon na magamit namin dahil sa dumadami po ang may COVID. Ang isa pa, yung kaligtasan po ng aming mga non-teaching at saka yung mga personnel na ipahihiram ni Kap sa amin. Nangako rin siya sa amin na may personnel siyang ibibigay para makatulong sa amin sa pagdidistribute. During Friday po, ito rin po yung time namin na pag hindi nakuha ng magulang ang mga modules, ito rin po yung time namin na i-deliver namin yung mga modules sa kanila. Halimbawa po, yung mga may sakit, yung mga ang guardian o parents na kasama ng bata sa bahay ay buntis or mga 60 years old or yung mga may sakit. So yun po yun, ha? Yun po yun. Napag-usapan na rin po namin yan sa aming TLC Parents Orientation na magba-background check kami. Yan po, yun po yung napag-usapan namin. Kung talagang hindi makakalabas ng bahay. Okay. So, sisikapin din po namin na from Monday to mula Monday hanggang Thursday ay nakaayos na ang modules ng lahat ng grade level. Para kung ang parent po ay may anak na kinder, may anak na grade 4 at may anak na grade 6, pwede niya pong puntahan ang modules ng Monday or ng Wednesday kung grade 4 ang anak niya or Thursday kung grade 6 ang anak niya para isang puntahan na lang po niya. So, malelesen din yung paglabas ni parent sa bahay nila at makakasave po siya ng pamasahe. So, yun po ang aming i-work out na simula Monday, naka-ready na po ang modules ng kinder to grade 6. Okay po. So, maliwanag po yun. Next. So, that is our plan po. Okay. So, kung nakita natin sa survey kanina, marami din naman po yung mga may connection. Sayang naman po yung 40% na may connection. So, hindi namin isasara or ililimit ang ating modality sa modular lang. Kasi sa katunayan nung nag-orientation po kami, marami pong nag-request ng mga magulang na kung pwedeng soft copy ng modules ang ibibigay sa kanila. So, yun po ang halaman po. Yun po. So, kami po ay nagpapasalamat kasi parang sa grade 4, parang 30 na sila. 30 parents na po ang nagsabi na sila ay may kakayahan sa online. So, kaya po sila ay humihingi na lamang po ng soft copy. Also, syempre, nag-create si parent at si teacher kasama ang mga magulang ng Facebook account. So, meron din silang messenger. Ginagamit din nila ang messenger chat room. At pilit naming ipinagagamit ang Google Classroom para dun sa mga may kakayahan ay makapagturo si teacher gamit ang Google Classroom. Okay, or Zoom. Next, Neri. Ayan. Teachers readiness. So starting June 1 po, up to now, naka-work from home ang mga guro. Pero hindi nangangahulugan na wala silang ginagawa. So they attended different webinars up to now. So yung mga webinars na ina-attendan po nila ay national, regional, and division level. So we have also our regular LAC sessions or meetings. We have school-based distance learning series. So weekly po ito halos, lalo na pagka hindi busy masyado at talagang meron kaming school-based distance learning series. So we have also inset, and then they are preparing instructional materials and also preparing video lessons. So yan po ang mga pinagkakaabalahan ng mga guro. Aside from monitoring the parents, aside nung June pa lang po ay sila na ang tumanggap ng mga enrollment online, etc. Okay, next. So parents readiness. Ayan, kasasabi ko lang po, we oriented parents on distance learning modality. Also, alam na rin ng parents yung kanilang role as TLCs, teacher learning collaborators. And as of last, kailan pa huli namin? August 18, 1,031 parents attended the virtual parents orientation from kinder to grade 6 na po ito. So, yung schedule for September po namin, siyempre, face-to-face parents orientation following health protocol set by IATF for those parents who have no internet connections. So, para naman po, i-schedule po namin sila kasi hindi po pwede ang marami talaga. So, we will follow the health protocol set by IATF. And then teachers meeting with their parents via online or face-to-face if possible. No? So yung parang after ng kanilang kasi nakabuo na po sila ng kanilang class organization, meron na silang mga messenger account, meron ng FB account. So magkakaroon sila ng kamustahan. Ayan, via online. Or via text, via messenger, etc. Okay, next po. So, our workplace. So, tapos na tayo sa mga bata, tapos na tayo sa mga guro, sa mga magulang. Ito namang aming workplace. Siyempre, ang Tunasan Elementary School. Okay, next, Neri. So, in our workplace, we follow yung mga binigay ng IATF na health protocols. So, meron kaming temperature check bago pumasok. Nagkukuha ng temperature si guard. And then, meron ka po kaming mga alcohol dispenser. Ayan po. And then, we have also logbook for contact tracing. We also follow the social distancing. Ayan po sila. Pagka may kukunin talaga sila sa office pa isa-isa, nakapila po sila. May mga markers na po dyan. Hindi lang masyadong napicturan yata. Ayan. And then, dun sa office po namin, bawat table at bawat cubicle ay nilagyan namin ng barriers. Ayan. Yung kahoy na yan po, na parang ay may plastic po yan. Okay po. Next. Also, hindi lang po kami naka-face mask dito. Kung hindi, meron din po kaming face shield. Kasi ang face shield po ngayon ay obligado na. And the regular disinfection of our facilities. Yan po. Through the help of our LGU, barangay po natin, ng ating city government, ayan po ang regular disinfection. Okay, next, Neri. Tatapos na. Ayan po. So, ito po ang expected support. Ano naman po ang ine-expect namin? Support from external and internal stakeholders. So, ito po ang hinihingi namin support. So, sa city and barangay officials, Siyempre, yung ordinance to support distance learning, learning materials and gadgets, sana kung mapagbibigyan, disinfection of school facilities, construction of wash facilities, and personnel to distribute self-learning kits. So ano naman po ang inaasahan namin sa parents? Ito po siya. Sila po ang magpipick up at magbabalik ng self-learning kits. So administering of modules, syempre sa bahay po nila. And observance of daily schedule of their child or children. Next, Neri. So sa teachers naman po, mastery on the conduct of distance learning. So mga guro, ito ang aming ine-expect from you. Capacity to conduct remote monitoring and evaluation of learners and feedbacking with learners and parents. So mahalaga ang feedbacking. And then for our stakeholders po sa mga business sector, NGOs, private groups, and individuals, we need support funds for the production of modules po. Ayan. So, tumatanggap po kami. And then funds or in-kind donation of vitamins, cleaning materials, face masks, disinfectants, and alcohol. And kung pwede po, kasi ito napagbigyan na kami dati ng Rotary, yung construction of wash facilities. Ayan. Next, Neri. Yan po ay taken from dun sa DO. Sa DO po yan. So, challenges and issues. So, number 1, adjustment to the new work scheme of teaching and non-teaching personnel. So, syempre talagang mahirap. Minsan talaga kahit na nasa bahay lang, naka-zoom ka pa, pero parang ano na rin, parang kulang pa rin. And then, cooperation and full support of parents and other stakeholders in the new learning modalities. And number 3, insufficient budget in the reproduction of printed learning materials for every pupils. Next, Nari Ann. So, ito po ang aking iiwan at magiging pangako. Mag-aaral sa Tunasan, walang maiiwan. Isulong ang edukasyon para sa batang Muntinlupenyo. Kayang-kaya, basta't sama-sama. Mary Ann. Next, Mary. Ayan. Thank you very much po. So, yung amin pong priority needs ay i-report ng aking Brigada Eskwela Coordinator, Sir Raymond Rehinio. Sir Raymond. And then, meron po kaming inihandang video para sa inyo.
Okay, good morning everyone. Or best morning everyone. So ako po magre-report ng aming priority needs na kailangan po ng school namin. Ito po, wait lang po. Ayan, Tunasan Elementary School. Wait lang, nag-ano pa. Wait.
Ayan na, Raymond.
Nakikita na, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, Tunasan Elementary School priority needs. Ito po siya. So yung mga priority needs namin, ito po siya. Disinfection of school facilities. Siyempre, di ba kailangan natin na mag-disinfection? And we have learning kits sa mga estudyante, health and emergency kit, alcohol dispenser, hand soap, okay, hand sanitizer, garbage bin, maps, rugs, thermal scanner, PPE or personal protective equipment para sa mga mga teachers na sa school. Okay, and then teaching, brand new and second-hand smartphones, vitamins, and health supplements. For printing of modules naman po, ito po yung kailangan namin. So, bond paper po, kasi kulang din po yung aming budget dyan. Ink, staple, and stapleware po. So, yan lang po yung aming priority needs. Okay, maraming salamat po.
Yung video natin.
Kay Ma'am Neri po, ma'am.
Neri, yung video. Video, Neri. Neri, nasan ka na?
Na-open lang po, sandit lang po.
Para sa nalalapit na pasukan. Huwag mo mahala. Narito ako upang ilahad ang mga paraan ng pagkuha at paghatid ng self-learning modules sa Tunasan Elementary School. Sa pagkuha ng mga modules, hintayin ang tawag o text ng iyong gurong tagapayo tungkol sa schedule ng pagpunta sa paaralan. Maaari din itong i-post sa Facebook page ng Tunasan Elementary School. Pangalawa, sa pagpunta sa paaralan, tandaan lagi ang TLC. T for temperature check. L, learn to sanitize your hands. C, collecting data by signing in the logbook. Ito ay para sa contact tracing. Pangatlo, sundin ang wastong pagsasagawa ng social distancing habang nakapila sa pagkuha ng learning kits.
Okay. That's it, Ma'am Neri.
In charge ang graded section ng iyong anak. Dito
Malakas ata ulan eh. Wala kang sound, MJ.
Okay. So, ma'am, can we proceed now to the next school to report their...
Okay, sige na.
Okay po. Sige. Thank you very much po.
Mamaya na lang yung video ulit.
Mamaya na lang po yung video. So, maraming salamat. So, thank you for that, Ma'am Hoson, and to Tunasan Elementary School. Maraming salamat. So let me share my screen po. Okay, and to proceed for the reporting of school continuity plan and school priority needs, tawagin naman po natin ang isa po sa mga bagong principal na aking pong hinahangaan pagdating po sa pagiging compassionate, at the same time giving her 100% best at all times to improve their school, at lalo na yung kinahawakan niyang eskwelahan na Victoria Homes Elementary School. Tawagin po natin, of course, the Vice Principal of Victoria Homes Elementary School, Miss Marianne R. Maria. The floor is yours now, ma'am.
Thank you, Sir MJ, for that very generous introductions. Good morning po to everyone, Dr. Idanan, Captain Arcelia, to our SK chairman, and my co-principals, teachers, stakeholders, good morning po. Ayan, can you see na po my slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I have prepared this school readiness for the opening of classes for school year 2020-2021. First is the information, education, and communication efforts of the school. So we posted tarpaulin in our school gates in the vicinity of the school. But we did not do this much because we do not want parents to crowd in the area, no? Kasi bawal po ang mag-crowd sa school. So just the right amount, just the right quantity of tarpaulin. Yeah, this is necessary, no? The health protocols of the school upon entry, and of course the COVID-19 fast lane hotlines. And then this one is so useful to us, no? We set this up last year, September of 2019. Not knowing that that we will be facing this pandemic, so this is really very helpful to us now, no? Having a school Facebook page, because we post almost everything here. So here is what the page looks like. So we posted everything here, all the announcements, all the activities, our projects. So from the start of the enrollment, we have this, what do you call this, infographics on our learning modality, and of course the stakeholders' participation and collaborative activities. And then we also posted there our infomercials on distance learning together with the Brigada Escuela. And also our simulations were posted there, no, on the actual usage of modules. These are videos, by the way. And then we also printed IEC materials or flyers, no? Information, education, and communication materials. So these materials or flyers, there's a third one on the way, no? The first one is on COVID-19, no? Frequently asked questions on COVID-19. The second one is on mental health. And the third one is on our learning modality. So these flyers will be included in our self-learning packets for kids. And they are also available at the guardhouse for everyone to avail. So we also prepared trainings. So just last Monday, no, for 2 days we had this virtual school-based in-service training for professional teachers for the opening of classes. So we focused on the learning modalities and the technology tools that every teacher should know. And then we also had psychological first aid for teachers. So here is the program of activities. We also invited Dr. Gubalane to discuss with us updates on continuous improvement. Here's the school memo on that. So I also discussed during the training the topic on monitoring learning to guide the teachers. So what their tasks are, other important tasks from this day on until the end of the school year. The individual learning monitoring plan that they need to strictly implement, and of course their new DLL, the weekly home learning plan, their new lesson plan. And then Dr. Gubalani discussed with us updates on continuous improvement, because despite the pandemic, projects, programs, and activities must continue. And we also had Dr. Cynthia Marca, registered guidance counselor of MNHS to give the teachers and staff, not only the teachers, but also the staff, the non-teaching staff, mental health care and psychological first aid session. So it was indeed a very fruitful 2-day inset for the teachers and staff. So we also had, during those 2 days, we focus on the technology tools that the teacher should know, should master, especially at this time of online learning trend. So as an output, they created their learning management system account. And each teacher also has a Google Classroom, a virtual classroom for their classes. So this is also one of their outputs. Because we're going to use blended modular online modality. So we will combine the modules with Google Classroom for their online classes or interactions. Ayan. So they also learned how to use Google Form, so that they can make quizzes. They can make online quizzes for students. And then another training is that we cascaded the TLC, Tender Loving Care Program, the Teaching and Learning Collaborators session from the SDO. So this is also an orientation series for parents. Parang namin po ito na yung General Assembly namin. At the same time, TLC rollout. So here's the program of activities. So the speakers were myself. We also have Dr. Maligaya. Every step of the way he was there. And then our master teachers as our speakers. We had almost 700 parents in the Google Meet during those 4 days. So here are the snapshots. We also have, SDO also gave their evaluation for our TLC rollout. So ayan po yung mga parents where their pangako na, what is their pangako? their their promise of dedication. So these are our TLCs, no, making their promise to collaborate and guide and supervise their children at home while doing distance learning. Another is we had this last Wednesday, a virtual psychological first aid session for elementary learners. So this is from kinder to grade 6, no? All level. So here are some of the pictures, kids with their activities. So may mga drawing po sila dyan, may mga responses, may mga pre-test, may post-test. Naging isa siyang malaking virtual classroom for Dr. Martha. And here we realize na yung mga bata po ay excited nang pumasok, na-miss na nilang school, no? Kasi they're very attentive, they're very participative. So, na-realize namin na mi-miss na rin namin sila when we saw them that day. And then we had this on live, no? Sa Facebook page ng school. Nag-stream po kami ng live so that more kids could see and participate. So very useful talaga po yung aming Facebook page. And then for the preparation of facilities, we have disinfection. Ito po sinasagawa ng DRRN. And also, nag-disinfect din po ang DPWH and the Office of Congressman Piaso. So pati po kasulok-sulukan, classrooms, pinapasok po din natin disinfect areas, pati yung mga furniture. And then, still on the preparation of facilities, we have ongoing construction of hand wash areas for kinder to grade 1 or up to grade 2 learners. Donation po ito. Papansin niyo mababa lang yung mga gripo kasi it is intended for young learners. And then we also consider learner safety when they come back to school. Kasi po yung mga bata kapag naghihintay dito, kasi po single shift kami, no? So, kadalasan nagka-crowd yung mga bata dito sa aming pathway. So, nangyayari, while they are waiting for their fetcher, nakaupo sila dyan. Kapag malilikot po, nahuhulog. Kaya, nilagyan namin siya ng ganitong fence, parang sandalan na rin nila. At the same time, it will serve as our bulletin board na rin. Pwede kami mag-hang dyan ng tarpaulin. So, siguro more than mga 3/4 nitong pathway lalagyan namin. O nilalagyan na namin. Gawin po kasi ito. Nilalagyan na namin ng steel matting na fence. Ayan. And then, ito pong aming pinakabagong building ay nilagyan na rin po ng grills and gate, no? Kasi very open po siya. So, courtesy of DPWH. And then, there is, ito po, napakalaking tulong po sa amin ito. 10 days na naglinis ang aming food workers, no? Courtesy of the Office of Congressman Biasong, Dole, and Peso ng Muntinlupa City. So we are very thankful for this help. Malaking tulong po ito na nalinis ang aming paaralan. Alam niyo po, napakalaki ng Victoria at napakalaki ng covered grounds niya. No? So, kulang po kami sa utility workers. So, napakalaking tulong po nito na nalinis po ang aming paaralan. Then, of course, we practice health protocol. Ayan po, may temperature check. Maka-purchase din kami ng mga dispenser ng alcohol. Contact-free dispenser. We also purchase anti-COVID-19 materials from our MOE fund. And then we also receive donations, no, of this from our friends, sponsors, especially yan kay Councilor Boncayaw, Katyato. Ayan, meron din kaunting face mask, goggles. Ito pong green na ito from itong chlorine na pail from Congressman Biaso. This one is given by our master teacher, yung bago na master teacher, from our food dispenser. And then, we need to prepare for blended learning. No? Kasi when the health situation eases, so siyempre po babalik sa eskwela ang mga bata. So, there is a big chance of going blended learning, meaning yung ating MISOSA, no? Modified in-school, off-school approach. So, nasa classroom pa rin po sila, meron pa rin face-to-face. So, ito po, natuloy po ang installation ng 47 po yan, pero na-pull out ang dalawa. Kasi may ibang schools pa po na wala pang TV. So, 45 smart TVs with the learning materials na po yan, na naka-install. Care of our LGU, Special Education Fund. So, lahat po ng TV natin ay naka-install na, ready for blended learning. Ayan, we also have, we were also given 20 additional desktop computers for our computer laboratory. Also care of our SEP. And then ito po, we used four of these desktops as server para po sa aming offline e-library and our learning management system, Moodle po. So offline po kami, meaning kahit walang internet, children can still access the materials here and teachers can upload their materials also. So doon po sa mga estudyante namin within 300-meter radius ng school, they can access this. Okay. Lalo na po kung nasa school na sila. Kasi lahat po ng building ay lalagyan namin ito. Lalagyan namin ng isang server. So we are interconnected na. And then, we received this from a friend from Arizona. So we received donations. So this, itong mga tablets na ito for the library. We have the DVD player, printer for the library, and for our AVR, we have this projector, overhead projector. Dalawang laptop po yan. So we have we received this donation. So we will use this when children come back for blended learning. And then ongoing na po yung preparations namin for modular learning. So by next week, we will start sorting and packing our modules. Getting ready for October 5. So ito po yung aming design ng aming eco bag. No? Doon po ilalagay ang self-learning kits, self-learning modules. And then, we receive donated learning materials. No? So these storybooks are for grade 1. These are from Insular Life Foundation, from SDO. And then this case of pencils are from the US also. Isasama namin po sila sa self-learning kits ng kinder to grade 1. Meron po dyan iba coloring pen. So we will sort and include them in our school in the kit. Also, we received bins, no? For learning kits. Ito po yung container ng self-learning, ng modules, no? Ng self-learning kits per class. So, kung ilan po yung number of classes namin, yung po dapat ang aming magiging number ng beans. Ayan, so from teachers po, yan, mga teachers po yan, nag-donate po sila. Mostly po itong mga beans na to came from parents. No? Galing po yan sa aming mga parents. Mga magulang ng mga bata. So as of now, we have 47 beans. And I think kailangan namin kaunti na lang po. Kaunting dagdag na lang. Nagbigay din sila ng bond paper. Of course, anti-COVID-19 materials. Ayan po siya, partial lang po yan kasi nasa labas na po ng storage ang so hindi na siya kasya. So partial lang po yung quantity. Okay, so I will we'll just leave you with these words. Educational responses to the crisis are capable of changing the meanings, purposes, and values of school. So ayan po ang ating hinaharap na situation na yung distance learning in time of COVID-19. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Esmeria, for that information from Victoria Homes Elementary School. Maraming salamat po. So, nakita natin ang improvement at ang mga patuloy na mga projects under Victoria Homes Elementary School sa pamumuno ni Ma'am Esmeria. So, we will proceed to our third school. Siyempre, isa rin ito sa iniidolo natin pagdating po sa kantahan at pagdating po sa pag-perform. Doon ko siya talaga nakilala at doon siya tumatak sa akin. Okay? So, tawagin po natin ang ever-witty and energetic OIC principal of Muntinlupa Science High School, none other than Mrs. Jinky D. Santos. Ma'am, the floor is yours.
Yes, hello. Naririnig na ba ako, MJ?
Yes po. Malinaw po.
Naririnig po.
Pa-screen share na lang.
Okay po.
So, good morning to our SDS, Sir Edanan, to the PSDS who are here, and co-principals of different schools, teachers, and stakeholders who are present. So, ito po ang LCP ng Muntinlupa Science High School. So, let me start first with the learning continuity plan. So in our learning continuity plan, we have the following objectives. 1, profile the learners and their needs, preparedness in the use of technology, and to provide appropriate approach and programs, learning designs aligned to their needs using blended approach to acquire necessary skill and ensure quality learning. Orient learners, parents about the learning approaches and their duties relative to the implementation of blended learning, and to ease up communication on both parties. Align learning context and materials adhering to curriculum standards. So we are also utilizing the print and the non-print materials by matching up with the need of times and while following the protocol to address every student equally and fairly. So Muntinlupa Science High School adopted 2 kinds of distribution, the physical distribution and the online distribution. Another is in the orienting of learners, parents, about the learning approaches. We have conducted the following activities. Last July 27, we have an online acquaintance party initiated by SSG, and the audience and participants are the grade 7 to 12 students. Last August 10, we have the virtual parent orientation for grade 7 in the morning and grade 8 in the afternoon. August 11, virtual parent orientation for grades 9 a.m. and grade 10 p.m. Same with August 12, we have the senior high school, grade 11 in the morning and grade 12 in the afternoon. Last August 17, we have already students orientation by grade 11. So there we have discussed the tender loving care or the TLC program to the parents and of all the things that they need to do and to know about their role of being a parent teacher. Now to ensure safety and conducive learning, environmental students, teachers, and non-teaching personnel, this is what Muntinlupa Science High School had prepared in the school. So we already have the markings in all places to have the social distancing. We also have prepared health declaration form. We have stickers to make you aware that you have to distance yourself 1 meter radius. We also have disinfecting dis dispenser and the thermal scanners. And this is usually practiced whenever there is someone coming to school. So school had done physical preparation for the distribution and retrieval of modules and delivery of other services like markings for social distancing, arrows, health declaration form, and alcohol dispenser. So printed materials in preparation for the opening of classes following IATF, DOH, and DepEd protocol. So as you can see in the picture, we have our health personnel, Nurse Tyrone, doing the printing of the modules, the elective modules for each grade with proper PPE. So we have already conducted survey for module distribution. It was done last Friday, August 7, 2020. And there we were able to find out that in every section or class, 1/3 of them will be having only the printed materials and 2/3 prefer to have the online distribution. So module printing is ongoing and waiting for the delivery. And then we also conducted simulation of distribution, utilization, and retrieval of modules. The school also prepared 3 kinds of schedules so that whatever will be implemented, we are ready. We also have ongoing printing of student and teachers' ID. For teacher work schemes and activities starting June 1. So these are the activities the teacher had engaged to during the time that they were working at home. So 1, revisiting the VOW or the budget of work, crafted learning material and worksheets. Other teachers were tasked to be module writers and validators, preparing individual work plan, attended webinars. So those are the activities that they have while staying at home. Last July 3, a webinar in Google Meet and Zoom application was conducted by one of our master teacher in the school, Mr. Paulo Bundok, and the audience or participants are the Moonside Junior High School and Senior High School teachers. We also prepared elective subject modules for week 1 and 2, and still ongoing. Modules for different learning area were distributed to subject coordinators for week 1 and 2 for them to prepare themselves as well. Sectioning was already prepared and teachers had the chance already to meet and greet their students via Zoom or Google Meet. They have also prepared classes schedules. We have already prepared 683 envelopes, expandable plastic envelopes for learning kit. And for junior, we only have 600 and we still need more. So even if our students had chosen the online distribution, still we need to provide these plastic envelopes because we are going to give them their IDs and other learning materials or references. We also prepare utility boxes for modules for advisor and still to come on August 28th. For our Oplan Balik Eskwela, our enrollment scheme, we have before the enrollment, we have posted some infomercial in our FB page. Online enrollment with 4 steps to follow until the EFP or the enrollment focal person confirms the enrollment. We have already prepared or done mapping of students, organized class sectioning. Teachers have started to do meet and greet. Yeah. And then had a consultation with our stakeholders communicating about the status of the school and its future plan of action adapting the present situation. Preparation for our students and parents. Last June 11, the Health and Wellness Hub of Moonside was launched in FB. So there, the parents could just answer Google Forms, and then the nurses will attend to them and try to link them to where they're supposed to have the consultation. Last July 22, we have already conducted Psychological First Aid or PFA and Project Eye Care webinar. Was conducted by our very own registered guidance counselor, Ms. Maricel Lumio and Dr. Cesar Cairo. July 22, online medical consultation. So we have free consultation to a doctor who volunteered to diagnose through online. Of course, with the effort of the Brigada team. July 24, we have the webinar on embracing new normal and was conducted by Mr. Elmer Albacete and the audience for the juniors, senior, high school teachers, parents. So there is our Health and Wellness Hub of Moonside. That caters to our students, teachers, and parents. What to expect at Moonside for the opening of classes on October 5. So here are our plans. September 28, October 2 is the target date for distribution of modules for school and kit. Pick up and drop off points. We only have one because we only have minimal numbers of parents who would come. So we only have one pickup points, and that is Muntinlupa Science High School. October 5, the class program will be implemented with the teacher supervising it through online consultation. So we have prepared a schedule for home learning, and for every subject, we allotted a 30-minute online consultation to guide the students. Another is, while waiting for the opening of classes, Moonside are doing the following. We are still looking for donors of old laptop or tablet for our students who don't have the capability to own one. And glad to tell everyone that we have already given one. So our donor had identified that student, so we give it already. Of course, through the effort of our Brigada team leader, Speechy. Ongoing printing of elective subject modules, sorting and packing. So, donors for the expandable plastic envelope for the module, kailangan pa namin yan. Continuously exploring for more safe platforms, sorry for the misspelled words, to be used for online activities, and we're looking for one, and that is the Discord. So the teachers are still searching, exploring more aside from Google Classroom, but they have already the messenger chat, Google Meet, Google Classroom, but we need more. Continuously preparing and repairing the facilities in school to be compliant to the IATF guidelines and health protocols. At the same time, while the students are not here, those who are coming to school, the admin staff and the utility are greening the Moonside along with our CSO. To our stakeholders to continuously help us become better implementer of education to our clientele. Our heartfelt thanks to Insular for the SEPTO Digital Learning Center. So it is headed by Jose Redentor A. Lifonia, Technical Manager of SEPTO Computing Incorporation, along with Mr. Antonio Ernesto Arta Rosa Jr., General Manager of Zepto Computing Incorporation. We also have Fleur, of course, with Angelo Cagati, the Service Delivery Manager, Fleur Philippines. For the AGSI Kapan Club, an engineering hub for the STEM students of Moonside. And as of now, we have already some equipment for that. We are just waiting for the other party. We also have Vivier, headed by Ms. LV Sanchez Quiason, Vivier Executive Manager, for having us or as a partner for 2 years for immersion. So sila po yung may pinakamaraming kinukuhang mga bata sa amin. Kaya tuwang-tuwa kami at natutulungan nyo kami pagdating sa immersion. For the Munsay alumni headed by Menard Molina, the alumni president, for donating almost 250 reams of bond paper for the elective modules, a copier, and some disinfecting materials. We also have the GPTA and all Munsay parents, headed by the able Dr. Noel Marquez, the GPTA president, na palaging nakaalalay pag kailangan namin ng tulong, ever ready din. To our able and ever supportive barangay chairman, of course, Captain Walter Arzelia, and SK Chairman Seth Laureta. Says there, unity, there is strength. When there is teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. So to all wholeheartedly and continuously supporting us, believing in us, our sincere gratitude. Thank you for being with us from Munsay family. Here at Munsay, we aim high because we are one Munsay. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Miss Jinky, for that one Munsay report. Maraming salamat po. So nakita rin po natin ang mga paghahandang ginagawa ng mga Munsayan para po mapaghandaan ng ating new normal setting. Thank you for that, Miss Jinky. Maraming salamat po. Of course, we will proceed now to our last but not of definitely the least school. So tawagin po natin a person whose leadership excels much. Our principal, our dynamic principal of Muntinlupa National High School, Tunasan Annex, none other than Dr. Antonio B. Rocha. Sir, the floor is yours.
Best morning, everyone. I will be the last presenter. We will see now what's in with Muntinlupa National High School, Tunasan Annex. But first of all, syempre, I would like to greet best morning sa ating lahat, sa ating kapitan, ang walang kapagod-pagod na kapitan ng Tunasan, Kap Walter Arcelia, sa ating SK Chair na todo ang support sa school all the way, especially sa ating senior high school, kay SK Chair Sep Laureta, sa ating mahal na SDS, the very able Dr. Domenico C. Idanan, sa ating senior education specialist na mamaya may part siya, si Ma'am Rochelle Jimenez, sa PSDS ng 4 na school na kasama rin natin ngayon, na ang ating PSDS sa Tunasan Annex at Munsay ay si Ma'am Clarice Avila, sa aking mga kasama, good morning po, sa ating mga masisipag na kasamang guro ngayon na talagang kahit holiday ngayon, andito tayo at nag-zoom tayo. Sa GPTA officers ng bawat paaralan na ang aking presidente, alam ko full force sila ngayon kasama natin sa pangunguna ng ating GPTA president, si President Mona Gupita, ating mga guro na kasamang overall Muntinlupa SSG Federation President, estudyante ng Muntinlupa National High School, andyan si Esperanza Cerdeña, at sa aking mga kasamahang punong guro, isang mapagpalang umaga po sa ating lahat. Okay, ngayong araw po ay importanteng araw para sa ating lahat. Ipapakita po ng bawat paaralan o ipinakita na po ng 3 paaralan ang mga paghahanda na ginawa para sa kanilang paaralan. At sa pagkakataong ito, hayaan niyo po ang Dr. Rocha ang magpakita ng paghahanda na ginagawa at gagawin pa po ng paaralang Muntinlupa National High School, Tunasan. The Department of Education is one with the President in his non-negotiable commitment for the health and safety of our learners, teachers, parents, and staff. It is the first and most important principle of our basic education learning continuity plan which details learning opportunities in time of COVID-19. With this is my outline presentation in line with the learning continuity plan. The first one is the teacher work schemes and activities. The second part is the Oplan Balik Eskwela. Under this, we have the enrollment scheme and the opening of classes. The third part is adoption of the instructional design framework. Under this, we have module preparation framework, planned mode distribution of the module, and adoption of messenger class platform. And for the fourth part, service continuity plan. Under this, we have the work arrangement scheme. And the last part of my presentation is the video presentation, the video sent in NCR for the nationwide broadcast of the central office. Video po natin ang napadala sa NCR para po ipalabas sa national broadcast. Okay? First, teacher work scheme and activities, implementation activities. We have assessing learners' readiness for distance learning. As far as we know, alam po nating lahat na tayo ay may pinilapan na form na LESF form. So either online or they have to visit the school. Okay? So infomercial, infographics making, video lessons, and module preparation aligned with the MELC of DepEd, develop worksheets related and aligned to MELC and DBAW of DepEd. Mapapansin nyo po dito sa side na picture, makikita nyo dyan po, City Government of Muntinlupa official. Yung ginawa po ng paaralan, yung ginawa po ng ating guro na infographic, ay naging official na infographic ng DepEd para po ma-post sa FB ng City Government. Actually, 2 infomercials, infographics on enrollment and distance learning, both were posted in the City Government FB official page. Gawa po ng ating mga guro yun. Since gumawa po ang ating mga guro ng worksheets, ng modules, since tayo po ay home-based learning, na paliwanagan na rin po ang mga magulang at mga bata, what will be the process under this? Kung paano gagawin ng mga magulang pag ang mga bata po ay nakatanggap na po ng modular. So dalawa pong modality meron tayo sa Muntinlupa National High School pagdating po sa ganitong usapin. Meron po tayong digital at meron po tayong hard copy module na ipamimigay po sa ating mga estudyante. It is glad to note during our survey when we had our TLC back-to-back with a homeroom meeting with the parents, glad to note that 72.2% they go for digital and 19.7% go for modular. And 9.8 goes for, they're still undecided. So ibig sabihin po, ang mga estudyante po natin sa Muntinlupa National High School Tunasan Annex, both for junior and senior high school, they go for digital. You know why? I explained to them what are the advantages of having this digital mode of learning. Kasi mas madali in terms of checking, mas madali in terms of feedbacking, mas madali in terms of getting the veracity of the result of the exam or the output of the students. They will not visit the school anymore because it will be uploaded in the FB page or in the chat group. Post lang po yun and that's it. They can do a synchronous mode of learning. Pag na-post na po doon sa chat group nila ang module para po sa bawat linggo. So meaning, hindi na po aabalahin ng teacher mag-check, pumunta sa school, kunin ang output ng bata, mag-check, uuwi. To avoid these kinds of activities, we make it sure that the parents really do understand why we go for digital. Kasi nga naman po, syempre high school na sila, malaki na sila, and they know their responsibility bilang bata, estudyante, at as the teaching learning collaborators po ng kanilang mga anak. Oplan Balik Eskwela Enrollment Scheme. Ano po ang activities dito? Online enrollment using MNHS Tunasan FB page, MNHS Tunasan website, and MNHS-TA google.com. Submission of accomplished LESF through messenger and email and drop boxes. Physical submission of LESF to school. This will be the last option and shall only be done by parents or guardian and advisor co-text co-enrollment scheme. Kung makikita nyo rin po dito, itong infographic pong ito rin po ang official infographic of DepEd Muntinlupa on enrollment. Featured din po natin sa Tunasan Annex, Senior High School, ang nag-layout po niyan at nagustuhan naman po ng Division Office, nagustuhan naman po ni SDS at ang sabi niya, this will be our official infographic na ibibigay sa city na magiging enrollment scheme na gagawin both for elementary and secondary. Medyo mahusay po ang guro natin. Palibasa po ang ating mga guro sa Tunasan Annex, mga bata, and they are digital savvy, shall I say, magaling silang mag-explore. Magaling sila in terms of doing things online. At kung makikita niyo po dun sa picture naman, ayan po nakapila po ang mga magulang. Kasi po hindi sila naka-enroll online. So sila ay nag-submit ng LESF forms sa school. Because that is the last option na pwedeng gawin ng ating mga magulang para maka-enroll po ang kanilang mga anak sa eskwelahan. Nakikita nyo rin po yung background dito. May mga nakapost po dyan na mga lists, okay? Dyan po kasi kami nag-post ng sections ng mga bata. At pag ang bata po ay hindi na-text ng guro, actually yung advisor ko text ko enrollment scheme, tinetext po ng mga guro ang kanilang mga bagong bata para po masabi na sila ay mag-join sa isang group na exclusive or official for that section. That is for grade 7, transferees, and balik-aral. But for the other sections from grades 8, 9, 10, and grade 12, hindi po kami masyadong nahirapan sa sistema kung paano po makuha namin ang mga bata. Ang ginawa po kasi namin, the old section of the students, because they have already their chat group, simultaneously, lahat po ng old chat group nila nung isang taon will be formally forwarded to the new advisor nila for this academic year. Ibig sabihin po, isang buhat per section sila para wala pong nalileft behind na old student. So kung ang isa pong section ay part na ng chat group last year, ipapasa lang po sa bagong advisor and that new advisor will add now the new students, the transferees and balik-aral. So medyo lesson po pagdating sa puntong iyon. Kaya po madali pong makagawa ng messenger chat group po ang ating mga guro. Ito po ang enrollment natin na sinasabi ko po kay Kap kanina. For grade 7, we have 1,704. For grade 8, we have 1,461. 1,368 for grade 9. And 1,438 for grade 10. 1,102 for grade 11. And for grade 12, we have 755. A total of 7,828 mga kasama. Ang last year po namin ay 6,399 only. The difference, malaki. That is 1,429. And still, ongoing pa rin po ang pag-enroll ng ilang mga late enrollees natin. So, ganyan po kalaki ngayon ang estudyante po ng Muntinlupa National High School. And as I asked some principals regarding the enrollment, in secondary, in terms of grade 7, actually, Muntinlupa National High School ang may pinakamalaking populasyon kumpara po sa mother school natin na Muntinlupa National High School Main. When it comes to grade 7 po, ha? Kasi ang grade 7 po na Muntinlupa National High School Main is almost 1,100 something, close to 1,200. So, the difference is 500. So, ang laki po talaga ng difference ng enrollment natin. Marami po ang ating grade 7 as of this date. Well, when it comes to school opening, ano yung activities natin dyan? Purchase of disinfectants, mask, hand washing facility installation, school disinfection, TLC, and psychosocial seminar for learners, parents, and teachers via Google platform and Zoom application. Ito pong makikita niyo picture sa taas, tapos na po yan, nagawa na po yung hand washing facility with I think 7 or 8 faucets there. So tapos na po, ready na po siya para sa paggamit ng mga bata. Ito pong ating hand alcohol dispenser, actually we have 4. Yung dalawa po binili ng school, yung dalawa po ay donation po ng Good Samaritan. And then we have face mask also. Pagdating po sa school disinfection, the Muntinlupa DRR ay very supportive po sa school. Twice a month nagdi-disinfect po sila together with the office of our congressman. Katulong din po sila sa pag-disinfect and a Bureau of Fire po. Sila po yung may dala ng truck kasi po para po sa school ground. Hindi lamang po ang classrooms ang kanilang dinidisinfect, kundi po ang kabuuang paaralan. Pagdating naman po sa TLC rollout, last August 13 and 14 of this year, nag-schedule po kami ng teaching and learning collaborators session with our parents. It is glad to know ang parents po na na-orient namin ay 4,730. Ang dami po, di ba? Parang sa survey din po at sa aking mga nakitang datos, parang kami rin po ang may pinakamaraming parents na nag-participate during the TLC session school-based. Ayan po, makikita nyo for grade level kung ilang mga magulang ang nag-attend sa amin. Why? Kasi hindi po kami nagkaroon ng big crowd. Hindi ko po siya idinaos na sabay-sabay ang mga magulang. Instead, ang ginawa ko po ay parang homeroom meeting po sila. Andun po ang advisor together with the coordinators, manning, monitoring the session, and then the parents are there together with their children, sons or daughters. During the session po, makikita sa screen, laging dalawa po yung nasa screen, hindi lamang po ang magulang. Para immediately, naiintindihan din po ng bata ano ang role ng kanyang magulang or guardian when it comes to this kind of learning, the distance learning natin. So naiintindihan din ng bata at nagko-confirm ang bata kung ano ang sinasabi ni advisor during the session. Meaning there is an intimate communication between the parents and the advisor. Kasi po, ang naisip ko, pag pangkahalahatan, usually ang uma-attend lamang ay nasa higher section ng mga parents. How about the lower sections? So, minonitor ko po yun. Medyo pagod nga po si Ma'am Avila, kasama namin sa pag-monitor. Sinamahan namin ng ilang guro para po sa kanilang pag-roll out. Nakakapagod po sa part ng advisor. Pero in the end of the day, you will see there the effectiveness of the session kasi nagkaroon ng close contact ang mga magulang at ang advisor. At ang advisor, they can really ask questions sa kanilang bagong advisor ng kanilang mga anak. Meaning, as of this time, kilalang-kilala na po ng mga magulang natin sa Tunasan Annex. Ang kanilang mga guro, bukod po sa advisor, pinakilala na rin po lahat ng kanilang guro sa lahat po ng asignatura. Ayan po yan. Isa po yan sa session na kahit pagod ang Ma'am Avila, alam ko that time is parang ano siya ang dami niya minumonitor sa school ng mga araw na yan. Kasi po ang hawak niya ay Pedro Diaz, tayo po sa National High School Tunasan, at Munsay. Parang naging simultaneous some other sessions on that day. So medyo, pero hindi naman siya mukhang haggard looking dyan sa aking picture.
Dr. Rocha, I like the strategy actually.
Opo, ayun na nga po, kaya pinag-isipan ko po yan ng mahusay kasi I really wanted to penetrate talaga lahat ng magulang natin na nag-aaral sa Muntinlupa National High School.
It is something new actually, sir. Okay, congratulations.
Oh, thank you po, thank you po. Medyo nakakapagod lang talaga, ma'am. Okay. Pagdating naman po sa adoption of the instructional design framework, planned mode distribution of the modules, map learners location, makikita nyo po dun sa graph natin, so dyan sa pie natin, majority of the portion of that occupied by Tunasan na nakatira, residente ng Tunasan. And that is 34% of our students ay galing po talaga sa Barangay Tunasan. Ang sumunod po dyan ay galing sa Putata na residente na may 27%, 23% naman po ang galing sa poblasyon, and then 6% from San Pedro, Bayanan 7%, at pinakakonti po ang galing sa Alabang area na meron po silang 3%. And also, we tied up with Barangay. Sabi nga ni Kapitan, kasi marami ako medyo marami akong request kay Kapitan para po sa bata. Tapos our parent volunteers for the distribution of materials. And then school in a kit distribution campaign ng homeroom officers natin, and also the GPTA officers natin headed by President Mona Gupita na walang sawang sumusuporta sa paaralan together with other officers. Kaya saludo ako sa mga yan. Ayan sila yung nagpapakna ng module. Ang ating school in a kit, ang ating bags ay color-coded. Depende sa kanilang grade level. Pag grade 7, kasi grade 7 yung pinapak nila muna ngayon, kaya kulay green yung kanilang sling bag na pinapak. Full force po yan, makikita niyo naka-uniform naman sila, and then some other non-teaching staff. Na kung saan pagka napak na po nila lahat yan, for item number 1 in distance learning advocacy process flow, number 1 po yan, yung pagpe-prepare ng ating kit. Number 2 is, i-ready na po natin sila for distribution. I-ready na po natin sila for sorting, kung sila po ba ay kukuha sa Muntinlupa National High School or kukuha po ba sila sa Alabang Elementary School for District 2 na mga nakatira. Dalawa lang po ang ating distribution area. Our school and Alabang Elementary School with the blessing of the principal there, Ma'am Marisa Andanza. So, kasi some of the students who are studying in our school are graduate of AES of Alabang Elementary School. Kaya pumayag naman po si Ma'am Andanza. Kaya po yung Bayanan area and Alabang, doon po sila. Na-track na rin po natin yan during the homeroom meeting and TLC meeting kung sino po ang mga magulang na pupunta sa Alabang area, sino po ang mga magulang na pupunta sa Tunasan Annex, sino po ang mga magulang na hindi pupunta because they go for digital. So na-survey na po yan, may data na po tayong lahat. Kaya hindi na po masyadong mahirap para po sa part natin sa school kung sino po yung magtatrabaho. Kaya po sa aking GPTA full force po sila ngayon. Andyan po sila, naka-in po sila sa group. Andyan silang lahat, headed by our president. Kaya po, sobrang thankful ako sa basta po magulang ng Tunasan, maaasahan. Proceed to the next. Ito po yung distribution po ng ating school learning skills. Para mas sistematiko, kasi nga po sobrang dami po nila. Yan po yung sistema natin. By section po, by hour and distribution, and by day. Kung hindi sila talaan sa araw na yon o sa oras na yun, because we have the list of students who will be availing the hard copy. May pangalan na po sila doon para po reserve na po kung sino po talaga ang kukuha ng hard copy. Distribution of self-learning kits shall be every 2 weeks to avoid often contact with our teaching learning collaborators para medyo hindi masyadong laging lumalabas ng bahay. Kasi nga po, ang disinfection ng at parang maingay. Paki-off nga po paki-mute nga po ang mic po ng iba. Kaya po every 2 weeks, kasi po twice din po nag-disinfect ang ating DRR. Miss Ariana, paki-off po yung ang iyo pong microphone bukas. Every 2 weeks din po sila nag-i-inspect. So alternate, disinfect, punta ng parents, disinfect, punta ng parents para po safe po tayo sa school. Okay po. But ayaw ako mag-move to the next slide. Parang naghang. Sir MJ. Andyan ka pa, Sir MJ. Hello. Ayan. Yung mga taga-Alabang area naman po, ito po ang magiging strategy ng araw ng kanilang distribution. 4 to 5 lang po ng oras, pero po katulad po siya ng araw kung anong araw po tayo nag-distribute sa school natin. Para po after the distribution in in our school. After that, kung mapapansin nyo hanggang 3:30 lamang siya or 3 o'clock, then tawid po ng Alabang to also to distribute modules those who are residing in District 2. Okay po. Let's proceed to the next slide. Parang ayaw mag-move to the next slide. Okay. This time, sa part 3 natin is the adoption of the instructional design framework. Under this is the adoption of the messenger class platform. Nag-create po tayo ng Google Classroom, also ng Edmodo. Nag-create po tayo ng learning management system, our virtual classroom platform. Na-dry run na po natin to, na-try na po natin because I instructed all the teacher advisor to have the session once a week before the opening of the classes. Why? To establish rapport, to establish standards, to establish rules to our students so that come June 5, everything is set, everything is ready. The students are now ready for the new normal pagdating sa distance learning. So makita niyo po doon sa pictures sa MJ, nag-dry run po kami ng mga estudyante how they will go about in terms of Google Classroom. Nag-zoom up din po kami. Dito naman po sa picture sa baba, makikita ninyo, matagal ko na po itong na-craft kasi 90% pa lang ang undergrade 12 and then 60% pa lang sila doon sa TVL nila, sa isang section nila. So, ayan po yung proseso na pinagdaanan ng mga guro natin na iniisa-isa ang mga bata para maipasok sa isang group chat at from there, bago pa tayo nag-TLC, kompleto na po alaman ng group chat nila. So, ang hindi nila po napapasama doon, yung mga hindi pa po talaga totally nakapag-enroll. Pwede kayo magtanong, Sir, paano po yung walang access na mga magulang noon that time? Doon po kayo bibili. Bakit po ang daming attendees natin? Kasi ahead of time po, in-announce natin ang schedule ng TLC. Ang magulang, pag gusto, may paraan. So gumawa sila ng paraan kasi 2 to 3 hours lang naman po yung session nila with the TLC, with the teacher advisor. Gumawa sila ng paraan on that day. And from there, inalam ni teacher kung ano ang modality na gusto nila in terms of learning. Doon nalaman ni teacher na nanghiram lang pala ng cellphone that day, doon lamang nag-load ng medyo malaki-laki kasi nga kailangan mag-zoom. So, nagkaroon ng magandang conversation ng advisor at ang parents heart to heart kung ano talaga ang sitwasyon nila sa bawat bahay. So, doon kami nag-decide, go for digital, go for the hard copy. So, anyway, tapos majority of us talagang, not majority, all of us, meron talagang group chat. Kasi ang group chat, kahit wala kang load, pwede kang mag-chat. So, ma-reach natin ang ating mga estudyante. Next. Ito po yung preparations natin, yung framework for the dry run. Mamaya po, pag yung end ng presentation ko is the video, ito po yung pagdadaanan ng video natin. Kung paano tayo nag-distribute ng self-learning kit, paano yung actual usage ng bata, paano yung pagmamonitor ng klase ng mga guro, paano yung retrieval and replenishment ng module, at paano po chine-checkan ng guro ang output ng ating mga bata. Ito pong pictures na nakikita nyo po dyan, yan naman po ang mga picture na sinendan division para po maging representative na activity ng division na file nila na picture kung ano po ang ginagawa ng bawat division. Okay po. Ito na po halos ang dulo. Service continuity plan, work arrangement scheme, skeleton po force, at saka po ang work from home. Ang Tunasan Annex po ay may grupo rin po na group chat para sa non-teaching. Diyan po, everyday, nagpo-post po ang aking mga non-teaching kung sino po yung nakaschedule na pumasok ngayon at pinopost po nila kung ano yung activity ginawa nila on that day. Meaning these pictures are the evidences of my non-teaching staff that they are really working if they are in school. So wala pong lusot yun. Kasi po may schedule po kami, sino po yung papasok today, sino yung papasok bukas, sino yung, ano po yung alternate po ang pasok nila. So daily po, meron po kaming group chat na kung saan, dyan po sila nagpo-post kung ano yung activity nila for the entire day, morning and in the afternoon. Kung half day lang po sila, di half day lang po yung evidences na MOV na ipopost po nila dyan sa group chat po namin. So pag walang post po, hindi po dahilan ang walang load, pwedeng manghiram ng cellphone. Okay, kahit naman po kaninong group chat ang hiniram ninyo, pag nag-picture kayo, makikita naman kung sino yung taong nasa picture. Okay, kaya wala pong lusot yan. So work from home, alam niyo naman po, katulad ngayon, we are really working from home even it is holiday. Ayan po, talagang gamit na gamit po ang cellphone, ang laptop, ang internet connection na naglolo ko minsan lalo na pag umuulan. Kaya medyo struggle po tayo pagdating dyan. Ito po yung challenges at needs. Halos pare-pareho po kami ng needs and struggle pagdating po dito. Pagdating po sa school, yung availability of ICT facilities such as laptop and desktop. But desktop, binigyan na tayo ng city government. Laptop, come October 2, mga guro, darating na po ang laptop ninyo. Kaya medyo maiibsan na yung ating challenges. Internet access for the learners and teachers, yun po talaga, the struggle is real. Strengthening of school policies for social distancing, both for the teachers and learners. Tsaka po yung reproduction of our modules. Medyo mahirap po talaga ang pag-print natin sa ngayon. But anyway, sa mga susunod naman po ay medyo hindi na masyado. And according to our SDS, by the second quarter, we will go for the digital mode na talaga. Hoping for that. Teachers, ICT proficiency training, medyo may ilan po. Availability of laptop, desktop, mobile devices, availability of ICT-based unit plans, LMs, and poor internet connection. Pagdating po dyan sa internet connection, medyo wala po talaga tayong magagawa. Kaya po, even sa school, wala po kaming connection ng internet dahil po wala pong linya. Kaya medyo mahal talaga po ang aming. Ako, particular ngayon po, medyo malaki ang nababayaran. For the learners, availability of computer, smartphones, and internet connectivity. For our parents, parents' participation is one of the challenges for the new normal setting in educational sector. Totoo po yan. Pero lagi ko pong sinasabi sa aking mga magulang o sa aking mga guro, try to talk with your parents coming from your heart, not coming from your brain. Talk them with passion and everything will go on the right path and it will be successful at the end of the day. Yan po ang lagi kong sinasabi sa kanila. Kaya po sa Barangay Tunasan, kay SK Chair, actually sa SK Chair, nakailang printer na ata kami daan. Kay Kapitan naman, sobra talagang very thankful cause. Barangay Tunasan, headed by our Kapitan Walter, napaka-supportive talaga niyan sa school natin. Konting lambing lang, kaya naman po, mahal na mahal po ng Tunasan Annex po ang ating barangay captain. Kaya po, to end, sulong edukalidad para sa bata at para sa bayan. Pagsama-sama, kayang-kaya, kayang-kaya, pagsama-sama. And I thank you. Marami pong salamat sa inyong pakikinig at yan po ang pinagkakaabalahan ng ating paaralan pagdating po sa pagprepara ng pagbubukas ng klase. Hayaan nyo naman pong ipakita ko sa inyo ang video na inihanda po ng eskwelahan na kung saan ito po yung MJ. Ayan na ba yung video?
Yes po.
Sige, Sir MJ, please paki-play. Salamat. Salamat po sa inyong pakikinig. And let's watch this.
MJ, parang walang sounds ata, MJ.
Wala po. Wait, let me check po.
Sir MJ, walang sound.
Wait lang po. Let me check.
Sir MJ, ako kaya ang mag-play.
Sir MJ.
Let me check, sir. Ito po. Tingnan niyo po.
Muntinlupa National High School, Tunasan.
Ayan na, simulan mo ulit.
Okay na, sir. Okay na.
Guro, Dr. ay Muntinlupa National High School, Tunasan, NX, sa pamumuno ng aming punong guro, Dr. Antonio P. Rocha, ay gumagawa ng hakbang para sa pagsasanay kung paano ipapamahagi ang mga kagamitan na makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral para sa kanilang pag-aaral sa darating na pasukan. Ang mga hakbangin ito ay makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral upang maipagpatuloy ang kanilang pag-aaral sa kapila ng pandemyang ating nararanasan, na hindi ito maghihinag na para sa edukasyon na dapat tinatamasa ng lahat. Paano nga ba ang mga hakbangin ito para sa pamamahagi ng student learning kits? Unang hakbang, preparation of the learner self-learning kits for grade 7 to grade 12. Ang mga guro ay naghanda ng mga module, kada subjects, na naglalaman ng iba't ibang gawain upang higit na may matutunan ang mga bata habang nasa kanilang tahanan. Ikalawang hakbang, distribution of self-learning kits o ang pamimigay ng mga student learning kits. Dahil may panuntunan na ang mga batang may edad na 20 pababa ay kailangan manatili sa kanilang tahanan habang ang komunidad ay nakararanas ng community quarantine. Ang mga magulang ang siyang pinapayagang kumuha ng mga learning kits para sa kanilang mga anak. O kung hindi naman, maaari ang mga guardians o kung sino mang kamag-anak ang nasa tamang edad para kumuha ng nasabing modules sa paaralan at sa mga tinalagang drop-off points tulad ng mga barangay o simbahan na malapit sa tahanan ng mga mag-aaral. Kung wala talagang maaaring kumuha sa mga nabanggit na pagpipilian, ang mga module ay maaaring hatid sa kanyang bahay na nakapaloob sa self-learning kits mo, hatid ko project ng Tunasan Annex. Ikatlong hakbang, actual usage of the learning kit o aktual na paggamit ng student learning kit. Sa paggamit ng module na ito, malaki ang bahaging dapat gampanan ng mga magulang sa pagsagot ng self-learning kit ng mga mag-aaral. Maaaring tulungan ng mga magulang ang kanilang mga anak sa pagsagot ng mga ito. O kung hindi naman, ay maaaring humingi ng tulong ang mga mag-aaral sa kanilang guro sa mga katanungan na may kaugnayan sa kanilang modules. Ika-apat na hakbang, monitoring of classes o ang pagmomonitor sa mga klase. Maaaring magabayan ang mga mag-aaral ng mga guro, magulang at mga instructional supervisors ng edukasyon sa pamamagitan ng text messages, messenger, interface of learners at iba pang platforms upang mas may matutunan ang mga mag-aaral sa kabila ng new normal setting ng kagawaran ng edukasyon. Ikalimang hakbang, retrieval and replenishment of the self-learning modules to complete the one-week activity o ang pagbabalik at pagpapalit ng mga student learning modules para sa isang linggong gawain. Ang bawat learning module na ibibigay ay maaaring pag-aralan at sagutan sa loob ng isang linggo. Pagkatapos ng isang linggo, ito ay muling ibabalik ng mga magulang sa paaralan o sa mga drop-off points para makita, masuri at maiwasto ng mga guro. Pagkatapos maibalik ang mga module, ay muling silang bibigyan ng panibagong gawain para sa susunod na linggo. Ang huli at ang anim na hakbang, assessment phase, o ang pagsusuri. Ang pagsusuri at pagmamarka sa mga gawain ng mga mag-aaral sa kanilang self-learning module kit bilang basihan ng kanilang grado sa bawat markahan sa kanilang mga asignatura. Kaya mahalaga para sa mga magulang na maisumite ang mga natapos na module sa paaralan o sa iba't ibang draft of points dahil ito ang magsilbing basihan ng kanilang grado sa bawat markahan. Ang tagumpay na mahakbangin ito ay matatamo sa pagtutulungan ng mga magulang, mag-aaral, guro at punong guro upang isulong ang edukalidad ng sanghay ng mga paaralang lungsod ng Muntinlupa at kagawaran ng edukasyon. Kaya mga magulang, huwag mangamba sa darating na pasukan. Sulong edukalidad.
Okay, yan po ang videong na gawa ng ating paaralan para po sa ating mga magulang at mag-aaral. Because we are believing in our mantra, learning about caring, caring about learning. Best morning to everyone. Take it away, MJ. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Rocha, for that wonderful presentation, as well as to our principals from Tunasan Elementary School, Victoria Homes Elementary School, and Muntinlupa Science High School. Mamaya po, may yung mga schools po na nabanggit ko ay may mga ipapakita rin mga videos after po na ating mga responses at after ng pagkasalita po ni Ma'am Rochelle Jimenez. So dako naman po tayo ngayon sa susunod po na parte ng ating programa na kung saan papangunahan po ito ng isa sa aking, sabihin natin, katulad kong presidente, faculty president, okay? So tawagin po natin ang faculty president ng Muntinlupa Science High School, none other than Dr. Cesar R. Cairo. Yes, Dr. Cairo.
Maraming salamat po, Sir MJ. Sige, Sir MJ, ano po natin yung slides. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, good morning po.
Morning.
Hello, good morning. Nawawalan ako ng signal.
Yes, sir. Good morning po.
Hello, good morning.
Nawala. Dr. Cairo.
Good morning,
yes,
sir.
Sir Cairo.
Sir, naririnig ka namin loud and clear.
Hello, good morning.
Dok Cairo, naririnig ka? Come on, come on.
Good morning po.
Okay,
Loud and clear
Come
po.
in. Go. Start.
Naririnig kayo.
Sige po. I'm very sorry po kasi si Dr. Cairo po ngayon ay nasa biyahe po sa kasalukuyan. So medyo po mahina po ang kanyang signal. Siya po ay nasa tren ngayon. Yan po ang kanyang pinaproblema.
Hello, good morning.
So, allow me. Yes, sir, Dr. Cairo. Narinig niyo na po?
Sorry po, nawawala signal po. Sorry po sa lahat.
Okay lang.
Loud and clear.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
So, good morning po. May a request po, everyone. Please raise your right hand. And after me, everyone, please raise your right hand. Thank you. Now, let's proceed and go to read now the oath of commitment. So, we, the stakeholders of the Muntinlupa,
the stakeholders of the Muntinlupa,
Barangay
Tunasan,
commit ourselves to fervently support the National Schools Maintenance Week.
Commit ourselves to fervently
support the National Schools Maintenance Week.
Also known as Brigada Eskwela.
Also known as the Brigada Eskwela.
Because it is part of our social and community involvement.
Because it is part of our social and community involvement.
You also pledge to support the programs, projects and activities of the Department of Education, as it strives to open wider horizon for the achievement of quality education.
as it strives to
open wider horizon for the achievement of quality education.
We see this cause as an opportunity to become strong and dynamic partners.
We see this cause as an opportunity to become strong and dynamic partners.
For a better today and a brighter tomorrow.
For a better today and a brighter tomorrow.
Along with this intent of pouring our commitment,
Along with this
intent of pouring our commitment,
we pledge to extend our time, effort, and resources
We pledge
to extend our time,
effort, and resources
in helping our schools to be at their best to provide quality education for the future of our school children.
Having ours to be at their best to provide quality education for the future of our school children.
We are one in transpiring the dream of every Muntinlupeño learner into action.
We are one in inspiring the dream of every
dream of our Muntinlupeño learner into action.
May God bless us all.
May God bless us.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Cairo.
Thank you very much.
Naitawid po natin sa kabila ng kayo po ay nasa tren ngayon. Maraming salamat sa effort talaga. Again, talaga pag sinabing taga-Tunasan, okay lang po. Pag sinabing taga-Tunasan, talagang proactive. Maraming salamat po, Dr. Cairo. So, ingat po sa biyahe. So, ngayon naman po, narinig po natin ang ulat ng mga principals at ng mga heads po sa iba't ibang paaralan sa Barangay Tunasan. Of course, kailangan naman din po nating marinig ang mga responses ng mga stakeholders po sa iba't ibang paaralan. Napakungunahan po ng ating Supreme Student Government Federation President mula sa Muntinlupa National High School Tunasan Annex, Ms. Esperanza Lynn E. Sardenia. Rans?
Hello po, narinig niyo po ako?
Yes,
loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Yes, loud and clear. Isang mapagpalang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Best morning po, Dr. Edanan, sa atin pong Honorable Councilor Walter Arcilia and SK Chairman Mr. Seth Loretta, sa atin pong mga very dynamic principals and proactive teacher advisors, sa akin pong mga fellow student leaders, at sa mga devoted stakeholders po na nandito. Greetings of power and peace to all of you. Unang-una po sa lahat, gusto ko pong magpasalamat sa ating Councilor Walter Arcilia and SK Chairman Mr. Seth Loretta for their continuous support sa bawat programa po na meron tayo, and of course sa paghahain din po ng mga programa para po sa mga kabataan dito po sa Barangay Tunasan. I hope that we are all safe and sound despite what we are currently facing globally. I am pleased to see all of you and very much grateful to be part of this local stakeholders convergence. As the Supreme Student Government Division Federation President, I would like to show my full support and contribute my commitment of cooperating to the preparation regarding the new normal of education. As a student leader, it would be a challenge for me to perform as much as I do before since I can't go out because of the pandemic. But then again, I cannot afford to underestimate the fact that I am given this wonderful responsibility to give service. After all, we are supposed to do what is right and not what is easy. I confidently trust in the abilities of our stakeholders na together we can make a difference. I think that it is very important now more than ever that we team up or tayo po ay mag-collaborate para po sa paghahanda at ikagaganda ng pasukan. So then again, I am very much thankful for all of you. Maraming salamat po. With all that being said, I, in behalf of my fellow student leaders, would like to commit our sincere support and full cooperation. Thank you very much. God bless you all and please stay safe. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much. Okay, very well said.
Nakaka-proud, Renz, na ako ang principal ko. Keep it up. I like it.
Yes. Nakaka-proud, syempre, of course. Thank you very much to our Federation President of Supreme Student Government, Ms. Esperanza Pulin Sardenia. So we will now proceed, of course. Nakarinig po tayo ng magandang mensahe mula po sa ating kabataan at sa ating mga learners. Ngayon naman, dadako po tayo mensahe mula naman po sa ating pong mga magulang at presidente po ng GPTA ng Tunasan Elementary School. Let's welcome Mr. Carlo B. Medina.
May representative siya, MJ.
Yes, Ma'am Oson, tatawagin po natin ang kanyang Vice President, Ms. Au Peru. Ms. Au?
Wala kasi ang kanilang internet.
Sino na po ang maaari pong maging representative?
Best morning po. Sige, ako Sir MJ.
Yan. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning po sa lahat. Sa ating pong Kapitan Walter A. Arcilia, SK Chairman. Then sa ating pong butihing SDS, si Dr. Dominico Idanan, mga pununggo, teachers, magulang po, o ang ating mga TLC. Best morning po. So bilang pong kinatawan po ng mga magulang ng Tunasan Elementary School sa mga inilatag po na school needs o pangangailangan ng aming paaralan, ang mga magulang po ay nakahandang magbigay ng buong suporta upang makatulong laban sa pandemya. Upang maikasatuparan po ito at makamit ang kalidad ng edukasyon, ang mga magulang po ay nangangako na walang batang maiiwan tungo sa mataas na angkas ng pagkatuto para sa school year 2020 to 2021. So, best morning po.
Thank you very much, Dr. De Padua. Maraming salamat po. Thank you. So now, narinig po natin ang mensahe mula po sa ating mga magulang, mula po sa ating mga mag-aaral. Of course, nag-invite naman din po tayo ng mga organisasyon na talagang buong pusong tumutulong para po sa pagpapaganda ng mga paaralan sa Tunasan. Pagin po natin, ang isa po sa stakeholder mula po sa Victoria Homes Elementary School, he is underwriting support officer from the Country Bunkers Insurance Group. Tawagin po natin, Mr. Jerry A. Salceda.
Hello, good morning po.
Good morning po. Good morning.
Good morning po.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
Yes, Sir Jerry, the floor is yours. Medyo nawala ang Sir Jerry. Sir Jerry, hello? Kamusta po? Are you there? Still there? Okay, mukhang nawala ang Sir Jerry.
Hello, good morning po.
Ayun. Yes, Sir Jerry.
Magandang umaga, Mr. Mark Fernandez, MJ. Kakilala ko po siya personally. Ma'am Ismeria, Marian Ismeria, magandang umaga po, madam. Saka si Ma'am Jennifer Hoson. Naging teacher ko rin siya ng elementary.
Morning po.
Morning.
Ayan, good morning po. Good morning. Maging kay Sir Rocha, pinapagod ko rin po siya sa National High School.
Morning, Jerry.
Medyo unstable ang ni Sir Jerry ngayon, ang kanyang connection. So parang hindi lang po tayo mawala po sa ating flow. Babalikan po natin si Sir Jerry maya-maya. Okay po? So, of course, narinig po natin ang ilang mga responses para po sa ating commitment sa ating mga stakeholders. Ngayon po, dako naman po tayo syempre sa pagbibigay po ng pasasalamat. ito talaga sabi niya, alam mo, sa totoo lang marami akong gagawin. Kahit na holiday, sige, dahil mahal ko ang Tunasan, pagbibigyan ko kayo. Ang takot ko lang kay Dr. Rocha. Okay, so now, tawagin po natin ang isa sa dynamic and proactive senior education program specialist under social mobilization unit. Tawagin natin Ms. Rochelle.
Ayan, thank you. Thank you, Sir MJ. Ayan.
Rochelle, salamat.
Salamat po. Thank you po. To our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Idanan, sa mga PSDS po na present here sa Tunasan Stakeholders Convergence, Principal of Tunasan Elementary School, Ma'am Hoson, Principal of MNHS Tunasan Annex, Dr. Rocha, Ma'am Marian of Victoria Homes, and of course, Ma'am Jinky Santos of Muntinlupa Science High School. Sa atin pong Barangay Captain, Walter Arcilia, sir, good morning po. And sa ating pong SK Chairman, Sir Seth A. Loreta. At sa lahat po ng guro at parents, good morning po sa inyong lahat. Indeed, SDO Muntinlupa, together with, of course, the 28 public schools po, ay truly blessed with the stakeholders po who continuously support. Ayan. Especially po, good morning, sir. Especially in these trying times po, with a lot of challenges na kinakaharap natin ngayon. But with true collaborative efforts of this with the help of these stakeholders po, we will surpass together these challenges. Mapapatagumpayan natin po ang mga hamon sa kasalukuyan. So taos-puso kami pong nagpapasalamat for your overwhelming support and commitment to our schools po, especially sa mga schools na nasa Barangay Tunasan. Maraming salamat po. And of course po, with the Tunasan team, yung clustered school ng Tunasan, headed by their principal po, for the program management team who made this Barangay Stakeholders Convergence possible and successful. Maraming salamat po. Truly, tunay po, nakapagsama-sama, kayang-kaya. Muli, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Rochelle, for gracing our event. I know all of you in the division office are all busy right now. Maraming salamat po. So babalikan po natin ngayon ang mensahe mula kay Sir Jerry Salceda. Sir Jerry? Sir Jerry, hello, are you still there? Okay. So unstable po talaga ang connection. So for that, Ma'am Mary Ann, kayo na lang po ang bahalang magpaliwanag po kay Sir Jerry. Pwede po bang kayo na lang po, ma'am, ang mag-represent muna kay Sir Jerry since siya naman po ay inyong stakeholder po mula po sa Victoria Homes Elementary School.
Hello po. Good morning po ulit.
Ayun, Sir Jerry. Yes po, Sir Jerry.
Pasensya na po, napuputol yung internet connection po. Ayan po, batid naman po ng Country Bankers Insurance Group, yung kinakarap nating pandemya. Nakikiisa po kami bilang representative po. Akin po itong isasama sa aming agenda, sa aming quarterly meeting report ng aming kumpanya. Actually, napicturean ko po lahat ng mga needs ng per school. Siguro po ilalapit po natin to sa management natin na makapagbigay, makapag-donate ng mga kinakailangan ng bawat guro at mag-aaral. Yan. Nadidinig niyo po ako?
Yes, naririnig ka na.
Opo, sir. Kaliwanag, sir.
Loud and clear, sir.
Yan po. Yan po. Maraming salamat po sa pagbibigay ng pagkakataon na maging bahagi muli ang Country Bankers Insurance Group sa inyo pong mga plataforma at adikain upang mapaayos at maging ligtas po ang darating na pasukan para sa ating lahat. Magandang umaga po.
Maraming salamat po. Ang tago po sa kanya ay Kuya Jerry. Laking simbahan po kasi kami. So, yes. So, doon po ko po siya nakilala. Thank you very much, Mr. Jerry Salceda. Salamat po.
Salamat.
Yes.
Salamat.
Again,
Salamat, Jerry. Salamat.
Thank you po, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Jerry.
Salamat, Jerry.
I would like po to give po the floor for Muntinlupa Science High School po para po magpakita ng video. Are you ready, ma'am? Ma'am Jinky?
Ma'am Pichi.
Congratulations to Barangay Tunasan.
Thank you very much, Dr. Idanan. Maraming salamat po.
Idanan,
Thank you, Dr. Idanan.
At kayo po ay nag-stay the entire session. Thank you po.
Salamat, sir.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Opo.
God bless
Salamat
you
po,
all.
sir.
Salamat, sir.
Yes, Muntinlupa Science High School, ready? It's logging po. Ma'am
May
Pichi.
announcement po, may evaluation po tayo nasa group chat. Evaluation link nasa group chat.
Okay po.
I-send na lang po.
Tapos po,
po sa mga stakeholders natin, kanya-kanya po tayong send sa stakeholders natin ng ating evaluation po.
Yes po, Ma'am Pichi.
Mukhang laging.
Mukhang lag. Yes po, mukhang lag.
Naglalaging.
So, I'll try to share my screen. So siguro po magkakataon naman din po tayo Munsay po para maipakita yan sa mga susunod po nating convergence at sa susunod po nating mga meetings. So allow me to share my screen po. So now po, thank you very much to all our stakeholders, to all our GPTA, to all our dynamic principals of Tunasan Elementary High School, Tunasan Elementary, ano sinasabi ko? Victoria Homes Elementary School, Muntinlupa National High School Tunasan Annex, and Muntinlupa Science High School. Congratulations, maraming salamat. Again, I'm your host, Mr. MJC Fernandez from Muntinlupa National High School Tunasan Annex, and allow me to end our local stakeholders convergence. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service for others or of others from Mahatma Gandhi. Again, maraming salamat po sa inyong mga oras. God bless everyone and congratulations to all our technical working committees. Tunasan Elementary School, bravo, maraming salamat. Muntinlupa Science High School, Ma'am Flor, thank you very much. Sa ating pong mga teachers na nagpuwet, Ma'am Pichi, maraming salamat.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Sa
you
Victoria Homes
po.
Elementary School teachers, maraming salamat. Yes,
At
thank you,
MJ,
thank you very
salamat.
much. Everyone,
MJ.
have a nice
Thank you, Sir MJ.
Salamat, MJ, salamat sa pag-host mo. Salamat. Stop tayo. Paki-on lahat ng camera, please. Paki-on natin lahat ng cameras natin para ma-screenshot tayo for our documentation. Please. Lahat po, open po natin ang camera para po tayo ay makita sa screen at mapicturan po ng wagas. Okay? Per slide po tayo ha. Who is in charge for the documentation natin?
Tanggalin mo yung screen sharing mo, no?
Ay, sorry po. Okay na po.
Nakalimut.
Okay, on po natin lahat ng camera.
Our PSDS, thank you very much, Ma'am Rochelle. Thank you very much. And Dr. Edanan, thank you very much po. Maraming salamat.
You're welcome, Sir MJ. Congratulations for good hosting.
Thank you.
Okay. Picture tayo sa first deck tayo ha. Kasi 2 decks tayo. First deck tayo, smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's go to the second deck. Smile tayo kila Albert.
Iyan,
kila
dali.
Dr. Padua. Smile tayo. Open the cam. Pang floor. Open the cam. Okay na? 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you everyone.
God bless everyone. Congratulations everyone. Salamat po.
Thank you to the technical working group. Congrats.
Congrats. Technical working group. Salamat. Sir Bon.
Salamat sa lahat.
Sir Paolo, thank you for the
Salamat. Thank you very
layout.
much.
Lahat na nagpuyat, salamat.
Ang galing din.
Very much. Faculty Presidents, thank you very much. Maraming salamat po. Maraming salamat.
GPTA, MNHS-TA, salamat sa support. Lahat
Thank
na
you, Sir
naka-blue,
Paolo, certificates.
May color coding talaga si Doc Rocha.
Siyempre.
Takot lang namin.
Thank you, Sir MJ.
Pretty naman ni Ma'am, ang pretty naman ni Ma'am Flor Beroya. Long hair.
Salamat po.
Yan ang sinasabi ko kay Ma'am Beroya. Di ba? Pandulo ang buhok ng nagganyan.
Rocha, blow out!
Blow out ka dyan. Sige, mag-blow out ako. Sa taga-Tunasan. Taga-Tunasan. Sige, mag-blow out tayo. Ha?
Kasama ba kami dyan, sir? Sir Rocha, kasama ba kami ni Sir Maligaya dyan?
Oo naman, siyempre. Kayo ang aming PSDA, siyempre. Okay, bye-bye po.
Congratulations to all. Ma'am Esmeralda, Ma'am Morton, Ma'am Santos, and Dr. Rocha.
Plus po.
Sir MJ, galing-galing naman.
Galing ni Sir MJ, the best.
Thank you very much. Salamat po. GPTA, faculty presidents, stakeholders, thank you very much. Kain na po
MJ,
tayo.
you nailed it
Happy
again.
lunch.
Happy
Thank you po.
lunch.
I'll end up with the presentation. Thank you very much po.
Thank you po, Sir MJ. Thank you po sa principals.